So I had a client the other day interested in automating some of their marketing strategies. Where should someone start to be able to do that?
I think one of the easiest places to start is email marketing. Basically, how automated email marketing works is it's through a flow. And now a flow is like a flow chart, right? So if one thing happens, it either leads to two things, and then from there it splits off more, right? So like in elementary school, you're like, do you like me or do you not? And then it's yes or no. It's like if no, sorry,
Then you run away.
please ignore me. Yeah, and then if yes, like would you sit by me at lunch? That kind of
Right.
thing. So that's basically what this is, but it's in the digital sphere, right? So if somebody does one action, it can lead to two others, and then from there flow. That's how email marketing works. So I think one of the easiest ones that everyone will understand is the welcome email, right? So a welcome email, someone comes to your website, you have a form that pops up, whether it's on your homepage or it pops up after 10 seconds of visiting the page, which is very common.
And annoying too sometimes.
It is. It can be definitely annoying sometimes as well, but
it works. People do it for a reason.
You're right. If it didn't work, people wouldn't keep doing it, right? So have an email subscription box come up. You can either offer something like, let's say, 10% off of your first purchase, or just say, hey, listen, look for updates. Subscribe for updates or new releases, things like that. When somebody puts that in and they put in their email and hit submit, you have a welcome email that is automatically sent out to them. It's not you.
Is that automatically, or do you have to set it up?
Yeah. So most, like Shopify has it. Once you have that form set up on your website, it'll automatically generate that for you. Squarespace is also similar. A lot of the website builders do it. Now, that being said, they're very plain, the ones they have set up for you, because you can design them yourself, which I suggest everyone does. So it'll have your logo at the top, and it'll say, thank you for subscribing to my website. Like, it's very plain text. So you want to change that. And you can do that within whatever software you're using. The welcome email is a quick and easy way to engage with new potential customers, clients, that have entered your marketing funnel, right? Mm-hmm. So if we look at a marketing funnel, there's the top, middle, and the lower funnel. The top funnel is they've just heard about you. The middle funnel is they're considering buying. And then the lower funnel is we're ready to purchase, right? And so they've entered your funnel kind of at the top, and now you've captured their email. So it's important to be engaging right away, because if you submit your email and then you never hear anything back, you're just kind of,
what's the point at that?
Yeah,
right?
You're leaving, as a small business owner, you're leaving a lead or a potential customer just out there.
And so after that first welcome email is sent, like what would be the next kind of level of engagement for them?
Right. One of the most lucrative, if you're an e-commerce business, is an abandoned cart email. So somebody has looked through your website, they found something that you like or that they like, and they've put it into their cart. Now they're considering buying it. They've obviously put it into their cart. Maybe they're trying to see how much shipping is. And at this day and age, most people do free shipping. But let's say that they're looking at the shipping. They're considering buying it, but then they left it in their cart. Having an abandoned cart email is important, because let's say you put something in, you leave it there. You can set it up so within 4 hours, within 24 hours, it sends them an email that says, hey, you left this in their cart, and it will be specific to their cart. So it'll have that exact item that they want. Be like, are you sure you want to leave this? You can also, in those, give a discount code. So if they're not using a discount code already, you can give a 5%, 10% off to just close that sale.
Extra motivation.
Yeah, which works a lot of the time, and it works really good.
Well, and you don't know why they didn't go through with the purchase, right? How many times have you gotten distracted before making a purchase, right?
Yeah. I have 3 kids. So if I'm buying something online and I'm at my house, they can be very distracting sometimes.
Right, yeah.
And
so they might have every intention to purchase, and just life gets in the way. And so that email is like a really good way just to just to nudge them and say, hey, you forgot this. And it's like, oh, yeah. Okay. I'm just going to go check out real quick before I get distracted again.
Right. Yeah. And, they say that up to 80% of carts are left abandoned that don't even go through with it. So
Oh, wow.
a lot of people put that into their cart and then they just leave. And so you can capture up to 60% of that with abandoned carts. So that's one study I saw on, I believe Shopify's thing. It's like, if you set this up, it could be a huge game changer for you just to get those people back. Right.
Mhm.
So it's something that if you're an e-commerce website, definitely do.
Cool.
The next would be order confirmation emails. When someone finally goes through the process, they finally bought something and didn't abandon their cart. You want to send them an email that says, "Hey, we got your order. We'll be shipping it out, and we'll let you know." Right.
Right.
And I think that's a good professional follow up. It's not
just to say,
necessarily
I'm not going to take your money and run.
yeah, and
We
it's not
gotcha.
it's not the end of the world, right? When you buy something, it should redirect you right there on your thing, says here's your order number.
Right.
But it's not like people screenshot that. So having an email that sends to them says, hey, here's your order number, here's your information, here's your receipt, is a really good way just to engage with them, just to let them know we got your order, we'll be sending it out.
Right.
The next will be a shipping confirmation, right? So,
Yeah.
and these are, like I said, they're all automated. Once they're set up, they're set up. You don't have to do this manually where every order you get, you send it out.
And they're pretty easy to set up.
Correct. Yeah, most of them have templates. Let's take Shopify, for example, because when it comes to e-commerce, it's probably the biggest e-commerce hoster.
Yeah.
And a lot of these already have the templates. So they already have the flow set up for you, which is fantastic because then you don't have to worry about, building out, like, if they do this, then do this. It's already set up. All you have to do is go and design those emails. You can design them within Shopify, or you can design them like in a Canva or Adobe Illustrator and import it and be a little bit more intentional, more, you share your brand voice a little bit better, I think. But when it comes to the shipping stuff, it's pretty easy just to keep it in there. You don't need a lot. You need your header, you need maybe your social links, and then you need the information about their order. It's not like a sales campaign. So.
Right. Yeah. Pretty basic. So after they receive the product, do you do any other recommend any other follow-ups?
Yeah. What I like to do is send a review email. You want to get reviews on your website. They help across the board to show people that people are buying, which is a big deal. And then on top of that, you want feedback about your products, because if you're having a common problem but you don't hear about it, that's not good. But also you want those 5-star ratings. You want those 4-star ratings. I like to send reviews. I like to you can offer them like some sort of discount, or you can entice them to do a review in some way, which is always nice. But a lot of people just like to throw out opinions. I think in this day and age, everyone likes to share their opinion. So whether it's good or bad, and having a review of the products that they bought is a good way to do that.
And even if you see like a bad review, like as a customer, if you see a bad review and then see the owner or someone from that company respond and say, like, basically, like, we got your back, like, that gives a lot of confidence that I'm like, okay, I can purchase from this company and I'm not as concerned about them not supporting me.
Yeah, or ripping you off. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so in the flow chart that we like to build for those, I like to put like a 10-day or 7-day gap between when they purchase or when it ships and when that review comes out. You can do these all in one flow. So this is a good way to do it, is you have an order confirmation flow that is part of the flow. Once that it's shipped, then you send out the shipping email, and then 7 to 10 days you have a delay, and then the review email comes out. And you can have that in one simple flow. And once that's built out, that's not one you have to adjust or change very much, because it's just for orders. So once it's there, you shouldn't have to change it unless you go through a rebranding or something. And it's an easy way to automate marketing, to engage with your customers that purchase on your website. The last one would be to send re-engagement emails. So let's say somebody's bought something from your website it's been 90 days and they haven't re-engaged with your website at all. This is an email that you can send out to try to lure them back into your funnel. This may not be important to a lot of businesses, because let's say you sell CNCs. A CNC machine is a
very expensive
machine. So if you're selling like a CNC machine, you don't really need this, because once they buy it once, they're not going to buy probably another one the next 90 days.
And if all you sell is CNC machines,
right? Like, if you sell bits and other attachments, you could do this, right?
Right.
But when it comes to a supplement company, the supplement company that you use monthly, this would be really beneficial, right? Like you buy,
because you run out.
Yeah, you buy protein from a company and you're out of protein, but you keep forgetting to order it, and so you're going somewhere else and buying disgusting tasting protein, but you're just like, you keep forgetting to order. Like, this is something that as a business you should be sending those out, trying to capture them back into your funnel.
Yeah. So if you have like a 30-day supply and you're getting close to that 30-day, send them an email reminding them to get another order in so that it can get there before you run out.
Exactly.
Like,
that'd be a really good flow, like, to build out, right? If you're a supplement company, most of your products are a 30-day supply, maybe 25 days after they purchase, you send another one that says, hey, are you almost out of your supplements? Like, come order more, right? That would be a great example of that.
And you can also cross promote products. So like, if you have a certain product, they purchase it and you're like, hey, most people that buy this product are really interested in this other one as well. So you can send them an email to re-engage them and say, hey, check out this product. If you like this, you might like this too.
You also like this one because it pairs really well. Yeah, those are really good ways to re-engage with customers that have left, or current customers that just bought. Those are really good.
And I feel like email marketing in general is just probably one of the easiest ways to bring in revenue.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people have this view that it's too spammy, I don't want to do it. And it's just, honestly, it's very effective. And I think you can do it in a way that's not spammy and that actually works, brings in revenue, brings in clients or leads without being too much. I think if you're emailing, we all have these companies that do this, emailing every single day, you're going to get blocked and it's going to be counterproductive.
Or they're going to unsubscribe.
Yeah, subscribe, blocked, and it's just like, now you just ruined it. So going through and being intentional is a good way to do that. Be intentional, set up these automated flows, and you can kind of be hands off a little bit, and it'll feel like you have a good marketing structure without having to do anything day to day.
Yeah, and I think probably one of the best ways to get started is just start with one.
Yep.
Right? Start with one and then build it out.
Yeah, start with your welcome email. Send them a discount or send them some sort of hook that lets them know that, you're part of the team, that kind of thing. Start with the welcome email. Design it. Don't just have the standard Shopify or Squarespace one that looks hideous.
Right.
Design it out. Take a little bit of time, but then once it's there, it's there. You don't have to deal with it anymore unless you want to go up and update it yourself, right? But start with the welcome email and then work through it, because it can be daunting looking at, I got to do all 6 of these. No, you don't have to. And a lot of them can be automated, like where they're already pre-set up. But yeah, start with one and then work your way through.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us on our Launching Pros podcast. If you like what you've heard, we are available on all of the popular social media platforms, on YouTube, podcasts. Please subscribe and follow us on those channels.
And share this with anybody that would benefit from hearing the news, the advice, or the tips that we're giving here on the Launching Pros podcast. We're here to help you grow and scale your business.